this is gonna be this is gonna be a sensitive one. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be because I'm not afraid to talk about these kind of topics right here and what I really feel about this. But this must be talked about. So here we have here a transgender teenager in South Florida was a victim of a second brutal anti-LGBTQ act. Last year, video of classmates beating sixth grader Chad Sanford, the dude right here, drew national attention. A year later, Sanford, now 14, was again brutalized for being openly trans. What are your thoughts on this heartbreaking story? So we'll let you watch it. This story, it's to me, I interpret it as this is a openly gay man, child, um, that's being targeted by bullies and stuff like that. But I want you to watch this, and I'm gonna give you my take. Hold on for a second. Sorry for the delay, guys.
I heard a knock on the door.
14-year-old Chad Sanford got invited to hang out by a group of young people Chad thought were friends.
He was invited out. And you're going to see by who in a second.
Came behind me and jumped me.
What did they tell you as they were beating you?
Don't come around me with that gay shit.
You may remember Chad. It was just over a year ago when Chad was beaten and body slammed as classmates yelled homophobic slurs. It happened at Deerfield Middle, where Chad used to go to school. This is what Chad told us days after the attack last year.
It's just sad because I wanted to do suicide.
Just let him live his life. Just let Chad be Chad.
Chad's grandmother, who asked us to protect her identity, says the past.
Interesting. Why? So this is your grandson that you're taking care of. That's your everything in essence. Why do you want to hide your identity? If that's your person, if that's your guy. That's weird to me. Just shows you what I know, because I'm gonna just let you. I'm gonna just. That's
It hasn't been easy.
Guys were spitting on him on the bus and treating him any kind of way because of his transgender in life or what he want to be. I'm just frustrated.
She sent Local 10 News this video.
They would have hit Chad the wrong way and something would have happened to Chad. What I'm supposed to do?
Difficult to watch because she says it could have been so much worse.
It could have.
Chad and the entire family, they're convinced that Chad was targeted because of being
No shit. He's being targeted, period.
LGBT. Chad's grandmother tells me she called BSO to report what happened. We are in contact with BSO to find out exactly what is the latest on the investigation. Live in Pompano Beach, I'm Christian De La Rosa, Local 10 News.
I heard a knock on the door.
Interesting. 0 friends to come to his aid. Interesting. Like I said, in life, what most motherfuckers don't understand is when you by yourself, that's it. It don't matter what it could be, because you're LGBT. It could be because whatever. You're too ugly. You too tall. You too short. If you're being targeted, nobody, like I'm talking about when it's just you, that's it, man. So now, I will say this, and people might not like this. If I was a relative of Chad, I would tell him, because I see him here, it looks like he has some eyelashes on or something. I would tell him to just take off the eyelashes, try to keep it low profile because he's by himself. That's what I would tell him. And I don't want people to say, "Oh my God, that's terrible for you to say that about." Dude, if you being attacked by Dusties, gangbangers, the grandma doesn't even want to put her picture. She don't even want to put herself out. When's the last time you seen something like that for a kid who's being attacked? Didn't you see like for the Uvalde, Texas? They're being targeted. The girl, the woman that tried to save that saved her kids. She's being targeted by the police. She got her face all up in the camera. She not hiding. When's the last time you see their parents hide from the camera or the guardian? They put themselves nah. They be like nah. This shit ain't gonna fly. Why does she not want? She doesn't want to put herself out there. You know why? Because she doesn't agree with her son's life, the grandson's lifestyle either. And she low key just wishes that, in her mind, he's bringing it upon himself. And she's probably not trying to make herself look bad at the church or whatever church she going to, because this is Florida. I know how this works. I know how this works, bro. So I would tell him just relax, stay cool. And also I would ask him, yo, are you messing with one of the, because there's a lot of down low people. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to say, are you messing with one of the dudes that that was beating you up? I would ask him that honest question. I'd be like, okay, so you already fucked up now, because now if the nigga's caught seen with you, you know what I'm saying, that nigga's gonna have to overcompensate and beat your ass just so he doesn't look like he's with you. You know what I'm saying? And third of all, I think that's all I would say. But that's just it's interesting to me. And then the third thing right here, it was a bunch of girls that had called him over, because I did my investigation on this story about 2 weeks ago. I've been holding on to the story for about 2-3 weeks because I saw it while I was on vacation, and it was interesting. I'm like, so a bunch of girls called him, the so-called LGBT allies, whatever y'all are, which is cap. Like the girls set him up. The girls set him up to get beat up. I'm talking about the second time, not the first time where they show him getting slammed in the hallway when he went viral. I'm talking about the second time where they're showing him getting attacked. He got set up. It was a bunch of girls told him to come to the spot. This nigga got no friends. This nigga is by himself. Hey, yo. And I don't want people to say I'm wrong for telling him take off the eyelashes. Just try to be as normal as possible. You know what I'm saying? You are in Florida. I'm basically telling him to conform. Look, this nigga got no friends. He's by himself. He needs to fit in. If you getting attacked like that by these people, and the grandma don't even want to put her face on there, that nigga by himself. Hey yo, and all these freaking people in the comments, this will kill me. If that was my cousin, y'all niggas wouldn't do shit. Y'all don't know, man. When motherfuckers getting beat up, when motherfuckers getting targeted like that by these gangbangers, by these just straight degenerates. The degenerates are running the shit, right? You stick up for him, you gonna get your ass beat. Are you willing to do that? I'm sitting there like, now this I'll say this. This is the comment I like right here. He said, now if Chad comes to school and air it out, watch how quick the school administrator step in. Those are facts. Yeah, hey, I'm shit. I wouldn't mind. And that's fucked up for me to say it, but I wouldn't mind. That nigga by himself. He by himself. That nigga finna air out motherfuckers in that bitch. Be like, hey nigga, people think that's just a white thing. You know what I mean? I'm gonna say, look, in the future, you're gonna see black people shooting up schools. I'm telling you that. I'm telling you this right now. You're gonna see black people shooting up schools. And I don't know what the hell's, because it's already happened with one of the dudes, but it was like targeted. So I usually when black people shoot up schools, it's pretty targeted. That's like a fucked up way to justify the shit. But hey, he might have to carry that strap with him. He might end up being a cold ass gangster. You never know. I do not tolerate no form of bullies. Nigga, it's not, people think the bullies is just the motherfuckers that's beating them up. No, it's motherfuckers is just straight up avoiding this nigga. Not because it's just when you got that target painted out on your back, nobody's gonna want to be around you. That's life, bro. And like I said, first of all, if I would recommend to him that, or his grandma, that you gotta move. You gotta move. You know what I'm saying? I like that comment though. If Chad come to school, he hey, listen, man. That thing, that strap, that is the ultimate equalizer, nigga. I don't care how much you work out. That's why motherfuckers carry that shit with him, because it don't matter what you. That is the ultimate. Corey Holcomb calls it the act right. When you pull it out, motherfuckers act right. I call it that. I call it. I'm gonna call. I got something to call it, man. Motherfucker, you get it right, bud. Motherfucker, you get it right, bud. I'm trying to look for that. They shot me, they got me there. Yeah, that's what you know what I'm saying. Niggas gonna respect him then. And homie's gonna have to learn how to fight a little bit, because he's by himself. He's gonna have to learn how to fight. He's gonna have to learn to carry a strap. He said the school ain't investigating shit. Motherfuckers don't care about that shit. Y'all know them schools don't care about that shit. Whether you dislike the LGBT community or not, that does not give anyone the right to inflict violence upon them. This is awful. I'll say this, man. It's a weird. I'm just saying, it's easy for us. Like, okay, in the town that I am, this would never happen. First of all, he'd fit right in. He'd probably be a really popular kid, because I live in the suburbs. You know what I'm saying? And if he was openly trans, he'd he'd probably get a spot on the fucking school council or some shit, just on GP. But like I said, it's easy for us to say what we would do if I was his friend. But look, man, you go in certain communities, man, and whoever's the outcast, whoever's the do not be with that nigga, we marking this nigga. Who's gonna check us? Not you. Not you. I'm telling you, man. Listen, man. I'm a bit biased when it comes to situations like this, because growing up, I didn't in preschools, I didn't mesh with kids well. On both our ends. I'm not saying, oh, they were just all evil and I was the innocent. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, all the preschools I went to, I was the outcast. All the way up to, and in elementary school, I'm not saying I didn't have friends in elementary, but I prefer to run shit, do things my own way. You know what I mean? Like, so, and people were mad at me for doing that shit. They were intimidated because I was not because I was tougher. It's just I was off the chain, mentally. So I've always had that me versus the world shit because that's literally in all the preschools, all the summer camps growing up, even all the way up to elementary school. Even so in elementary where I was supposed to be acclimated, I kept having to move schools because I was getting targeted. And I'm just telling you, when you by yourself, you by yourself. And there's nothing you can do about that. You know what I'm saying? See, sad it took going viral. Justice for Chad. Jail for every kid. That much hate. Why, man? When you the mark, you the mark. That's it. You know what I'm saying? It's tragic, but I'm not surprised. I don't think anything's gonna happen. He's gonna have to take action first. He said they beat him like they were the slave masters. Hey, that's the hunting crew. That's the hunting crew. When I was a kid, I took down the hunting crew by myself. Just putting it out there. well, it wasn't okay. So it wasn't okay. I was the hunting crew myself. Motherfuckers just did not fuck with me because I was willing to go to a certain place where motherfuckers do not want to go to, to take care of their business. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, when you buy, like I'm saying, when you really by yourself, man, it's really gonna be hard to get people on your side to be like, okay, like when I'm talking about, not only the students don't fuck with you, I'm talking about the teachers don't even fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I never acted up. I'm not saying that. I'm not, because I'm just saying, to fix I fixed the problem, but you're gonna you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to go to a certain place to fix it. And it's just easy for us to just be like, oh man, what I would have done. This dude, his own grandma don't fuck with him for real. I mean, how you not show your face? That's crazy to me, man. That's crazy.